And even though I have all of this like mental tricks these days to turn my day around, it's still very, very hard because you started at this rush note and you have this rush energy towards your day, whereas where you started at your own pace and started slowly and doing the things that you love and already ticking those hard boxes in the morning, it already sets you up for success and sets you up for jumping at the first hard task next. Welcome everyone to LifewithLiza podcast. Our mission at LifewithLiza is to share people's stories and the challenges that they have overcome so that those who are listening in can get the strength, the courage and the hope to be their better selves. Today I'll be sharing my story about my morning routine. And I know that for everyone, there would be something different that would work, or a different order of the morning routine, or a different morning routine in general. But I just wanted to share the elements of my morning routine and why each of those elements is so powerful for me. And maybe you'll be able to take away something from it for yourself as well. So I also wanted to stress the fact that I don't always stick to my morning routine, but whenever I do stick to my morning routine, I feel just so good. I feel on top of the world, and literally no matter what happens afterwards, I feel like I can do it. I can manage. I can conquer the day. Whereas if my day did not start right, even if nothing bad happens, it's still quite hard for it to be an incredible day. So my morning routine starts by waking up early. And I love having a few hours before my workday starts. So obviously, whatever your routine is or your lifestyle is, see if it would suit it. But usually I would wake up around 5, 6 in the morning. And I love that I have so much time before everyone else wakes up. I can already start working on my dreams. So I wake up quite early, and then I get a coffee and I start reading. So I just read on the couch and have my coffee. I love this slow start of the day, and I love it that I get the time to do what I love. I love to sip that coffee very slowly, to be very present in the moment, and I love learning new things. And I love that I have half an hour, 45 minutes to read. And then also for the day, if I started with reading, it means that I have already learned something new. And it is super important for me and for the way I see life and how I want my life to look like. I love learning every day. So that's why I love that component. And then the next one after that is, as I already feel a bit more awake, I had my coffee, and then I do my workout. So my workout, the best ones that feel the best for me is where I also get to sweat, because sometimes when I do an upper body workout, I don't really sweat, and I love the sweaty ones because then I get this hit of endorphins. I love the feeling once you've accomplished something hard and then you're all sweaty, you're like, oh my god, yes, I did it. And it feels so great because you've already did something hard in the day, something that you didn't necessarily want to do that early in the morning, but you've done that and you feel already so much better about yourself. So I would do the workout, and after I've done the workout, I would lay down on the mat just for a few moments, take a few deep breaths, and then I would do the Wim Hof breathing. So Wim Hof breathing is very good to activate your whole limbic system, because the limbic system doesn't really have a pump, like for example how our blood system has the heart that pumps. So unless you really do exercises through deep breathing, you don't properly activate it, and it's so great for getting that oxygen to all the cells in your body. And I feel already so much more awake once I started doing it. So you can also research Wim Hof and Wim Hof breathing and see if it's something that you'd like to incorporate in your routine. But basically I love to do all of these components that I'm mentioning because it's something for my mental health, something for my spiritual health, something for my physical health, and I love incorporating all of these elements and getting those boxes checked automatically as part of my morning routine. So then after I've done the Wim Hof breathing, I would do a small stretch, and then I head to the shower. So the shower is also an interesting part because of course we do the cold shower, of course. And I don't know if you've ever tried a cold shower or a cold bath or dipping in the ice cold water, but the feeling afterwards is incredible. You feel alive, you feel energized, you feel ready to tackle the day. And also, especially now as winter is coming, I'll be doing the dipping in the canal soon, going and swimming in the canal, and I just love that feeling. I'm just addicted to the feeling afterwards, and that's why I do the cold shower in the morning. It's literally, I go in the hot shower, and then always in the end of my hot shower I just switch it to cold for 30 seconds to a minute. The longer I stay, the better I feel, but obviously not too long. There's also a limit on that. And then I'll take it out. I love taking my time to put all the creams, to properly get ready, to put nice clothes on, and then just to sit down after I've done all of that and I'm ready. Just before I start working and before I start my day, I would also sit down and do a small meditation. And the easiest one for me is the guided meditation, because I feel like I can just relax and listen to the guidance of the voice and be present in the moment. And there is just something about it that every time I do it, I feel so much more calm and present and centered in the moment. And literally, after I've done all of these things that I just mentioned, I start working and I feel like I can do anything. After I've accomplished these hard things as part of my morning routine, I feel ready. And I think that's a great feeling to have in the morning, because, and also by the time I start working, it will be usually quite early, so that everyone is still either not at work, and I can do my own things and prep for the day. And I love this feeling of being ahead of everyone else. And this is my ideal morning. I don't always stick to it. I obviously have some non-negotiable elements. For example, if I showered, I would always turn it to cold. And of course, I do work out 5 times a week, and sometimes there are times when it was not possible to work out in the morning. I woke up too late, but then I'll just reschedule it to the day. But nothing makes me feel as good as this morning routine. And when I don't do it and I wake up late and I feel rushed, and then I just have to jump on a call or join a meeting first thing in the morning, I feel so stressed. I feel like it's not a good day. And even though I have all of this like mental tricks these days to turn my day around, it's still very, very hard, because you started at this rushed note and you have this rush energy towards your day, whereas where you started at your own pace and starting slowly and doing the things that you love and already ticking those hard boxes in the morning, it already sets you up for success and sets you up for jumping at the first hard task next. So I wanted to share my morning routine that makes me feel the best. And I am curious to hear about your morning routine. Do you have a morning routine? Was this helpful for you? And if you watched this far, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying to grow it to 1,000 subscribers. So if you can help me with that goal, I will be so grateful. And I hope to see you tomorrow in my next video. It will be video 10 out of 100 episodes that I'm filming for the challenge.